Hey guys, Jim Dude's Guitars here. Got a pretty special video. First off, I want to say hope everyone is safe and staying healthy during this quarantine time. Hate that I have to mention it like every other commercial or YouTube video or anything, but I just really want everyone to know I hope you're all doing safe and good in these times. And anyway, got a cool video I think you guys will enjoy today. I'm going to do a pick comparison. I have a bunch of guitar picks here that I've actually bought and tried through the past year or so, and just thought it would be cool to go over like what each one's made of. I will say 90% is Old Tex material, which I seem to be fond of. Has more of a smoother feel in my opinion, but there is Tortex and Delrin picks too. So anyway, I'll go over each one a little bit for you. So the first one we have here is the James Hetfield Signature White Fang guitar pick. It's 1.14 millimeters, made of Old Tex, or however you say it. And it has a little bit of like a raised circle in the middle for grip, so your fingers don't slip while playing. A lot of these picks will have scratching and checking on it because it kind of helps with my playing. I'll try to do clean and distortion, but most of this is just going to be distortion playing, I think. So we'll go into it. First of all, this is a sharp pick. It's not a rounded edge. It's got like almost a beveled edge to it. So anyway, it's got a pretty good pick articulation and honestly pretty smooth. So let you guys hear how it plays a little bit for a second. So yeah, this one's pretty nice. It has a cool little wolf on it and stuff for the James Hetfield, and I like it. I was using it for a couple months, and it was actually a nice pick. Almost kind of preferred it over this one. This was the older version of James Hetfield. The next one, as you see, there's some checking there on it and stuff. That's the Black Fang, and this is Old Tex, and it is 0.94 millimeters. So it's not as stiff as that one. Has a little more give. Had lots of pick scraping done with it, so it's pretty beat up, but a little snappier. So, all in all, it's a lot bigger of a pick than I'm used to. I like the smaller jazz shape. So, anyway, moving on, we have a personal favorite in the shootout of mine, the Andy James. This is the Old Tex 2.0 millimeters, so thick, really thick, and has that almost, if you've ever played like stone picks or like the 420 flow, it's thicker, so it has like a really nice for alternate picking. And Andy does a lot of that really fast articulate alternate picking, so I'm sure this does really well for him. So I really like this one, use it a lot. Next, have the regular trusty 1.0 flow. Lots of guitar players use it. It's, I mean, a favorite of lots of players, including myself. Also noting the Black Fang and the Andy James did not have anything raised for grip. This one does. Has like the Flow logo words on it. So anyway, it's really nice. This is Old Tex 1.0 millimeters, and it's a really comfortable pick in your hand. I mean, it just fits nicely, and Really like that one. Moving on. The one I'm actually using at the moment right now, the John Petrucci flow. This is the Ultex 2.0 millimeter, same thickness as the Andy James. Funny story, John Petrucci was out of guitar picks and needed some while he was in Europe, I believe, and asked Andy James to bring him some picks, and liked Andy so much that he played with it for the whole show and then had his own made or something like that. Pretty crazy story. So anyway, this is my favorite because it's like the Andy James and has the real good flow about it and real stiffness, but it's smaller. It's a lot smaller compared to the Andy James. See if I can show you there. You can see how the Andy James has that little bit just of an edge right there. So anyway, one of my favorites for sure. Stays real comfortable in the hand for tapping or palm muting or anything like that. So moving on, next we have a pick that was kind of intriguing to me when I bought it, the Jaypee Trinity pick, because when one point would go round, you would have two more, so it's kind of like really nice to have it, and it's really well balanced. So really cool design. A little small for me, kind of hard to sweep with in my opinion, but might be comfortable for someone else who likes the really small jazz picks. That is Ultex 1.4 millimeters. Moving on, we have the Jeff Loomis Sharp, which is an insane pick, just huge compared to everything else that I play. Ultex 1.5 millimeters, just absolutely insane. Very, very similar to the Polyphia guys' signature picks. I got them from on tour. I'm not putting them in this because they're not really like anything special. It's just a standard sharp pick. It's very similar to that. I mean, you're getting right into the strings. It's almost like you're pushing through them. I mean, I like it. It's definitely something that could be used for more like 7 or 8 string players, but for something like 6-string standard tuning, this thing is just insane. It also has the raised circle for the grip, but my God, it's so monstrous. I don't know if I could ever get used to something like that. So it's almost like there's too much point to really get in there an alternate pick, but maybe Jeff, he's the man, so he could do that. All right, now an old favorite of mine. Everyone should recognize that. It's the Jaypee Shield Jazz 3 Ultex 1.5. Great pick. No explanation really needed. These things have been around for a while. Great pick. Finally, last two. We have the trusty, true, every kid's probably first guitar pick, the Dunlop Tortex 1.14. Haven't played this thing since I had it in my little bag of guitar picks, but thought I'd bust it out just to compare with all these other new picks and designs, how the original stacked up. It has the rounded edge, no raised or anything like that, just the standard guitar pick, and I'm sure a lot of guys still use this today, and it still feels comfortable in my hand. So And finally, the one that I'm not really the biggest fan of, but I mean, it still serves a purpose, and you know, could be someone's preference. Like I said, these are just my opinions. The Ernie Ball Prodigy picks. I bought these, and they're made of Delrin, and this is 1.5 millimeter, and it has like the bevels and everything I would want, and it's really stiff. But this material is just not my thing. It could be for someone else and could swear by it. It's just not for me. Really stiff. The point seems to cut. I have broken a lot of strings playing it, especially with fast stuff. But, I mean, it definitely does have speed and articulation down for a guitar pick. And, I mean, I definitely could see if they had this shape in Ultex that I would definitely love it. But anyway, here's how it sounds. So, anyway, like I said, just kind of hard for me to play like a little bit of faster licks on it. But there you go. Out of all the picks, I would say my favorites are the Petrucci Flow and the Trinity picks. Those two seem to be what I'm playing right now. So anyway, any of these picks you can find on Sweetwater or you know, Dunlop's website too. So check them out. Most of these are made by Dunlop, for the exception of the Ernie Ball, I believe. So yeah, most of these are made by Dunlop, and that's the only picks that I really have ever played. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe, comment, tell me what you thought, what pick you liked the most, and what you think about like the guitar pick material, if it makes a difference, if you don't think it makes a difference. I certainly think it does. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later.